I just forgot to push record. Okay. I do a prize giveaway to anyone who invites friends. So I send a message and I say, you will get an entry into a prize giveaway, and I just give away like a package of Shakio or a bar or Energize or something like that. And I say that they're going to get a prize for every friend that they invite. So a lot of people invite friends, and that's a great way to get people too. One thing that I heard, we had a team call a while ago, and a girl was talking about free groups. And if they have participated in a free group before, I require that they invite 3 friends. So, because some people like to smooch off free groups and they always do the free groups, but they never want to join a challenge group. And that's fine. Like, I'm not going to tell you can't be in my group, but you have to invite 3 friends. And I always just word it like, I do ask that girls that have participated in free groups in the past invite 3 friends. Like, 3 people who want to do a free group with you. So as far as like topics and content, if y'all have not checked out the Google Drive, it is amazing. And there is a whole section in there on free groups. There's tons of it, like any group you could ever want to do. Like, it's all done for you. So you don't have to come up with these posts. You don't have to create all this content. So check out the Google Drive. There's tons of stuff in there. At the end of this, I'm going to tell you guys one thing about that I want to say. I'm going to save it for then. So don't reinvent the wheel. There's tons of info. There's meal plans. There's grocery lists. Like, you guys don't have to come up with all this on your own. So I do not spend a ton of time on content. I open up the group, I invite people to the group, and I pick a topic that I'm already doing. So I'm super passionate about nutrition. I'm a nurse practitioner. I spend a lot of time doing nutritional counseling with patients. So that's what I talk about a lot. If you've done Ultimate Portion Fix, you can do groups on like a lot of those videos, like how to read labels, how to navigate the grocery store, sugar addiction, emotional eating. Like, there's so many things like that you can do. But pick things that you're already doing. Like, don't have to go out of your way to do something for the free group. So if you're not as passionate about nutrition as I am, which I know a lot of people aren't.
Hi, Kathy. Oops.
You can also do something related to exercise, like planks challenges, or if you're a runner, you could do like a couch to 5K kind of thing, or a steps challenge. The whole like win your morning, like we get up early to work out. So you could do it like that. Meal prep, drinking water, like all that kind of stuff. Just pick something that we're already doing so that you're not like totally having to come something out of left field. So in the groups, I don't do a ton of posting. Like, I don't schedule posts. I'll write things here and there and ask people to like drop the whatever it's called. And I go live at the beginning of the group to welcome everybody to the group and get everybody excited. And I will post videos throughout the group, but I record, like I save them and I reuse them for every group. Guys, just make sure I think that this Zoom link doesn't mute everybody when they come in, so that's the problem. Just make sure, I think, there.
Demi, if you press the up arrow, you can mute everybody.
I can? Okay. Like just the up arrow. Okay.
There should be a block that says mute everybody.
Oh. Let's see. Huh. Okay. I think everybody's muted right now. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay. I can mute everyone. Okay. I am so Zoom challenged, seriously. Every time I try to do like a virtual workout, like something always goes crazy. Okay. So yeah, so I post a video, I do a video on different things. Like if it's meal prep, I do one like on prep day. I do one about going to the grocery store, and I save these videos and I post the same video to each group. every time I do one, so I'm not like redoing them all the time. The goal is, I mean, free groups should not take so much of your time that like that's where your focus is, and you're not like, I mean, the goal is to earn income, not to just like totally have free groups all the time. So I told you guys, so some ideas, and again, please look at the drive. No cook meal prep. So the first week of the September boot camp, I just took that meal plan, the no cook meal prep, and I did a free group with that meal plan. And I said, this is a no cook meal prep. Like, if you have no idea where to start with meal prep and you suck at cooking, here's a free group. And literally all I did was give them the grocery list, the meal plan, went live about how you're not going to get results at the gym if you're not eating right. And like, that was it. So you could do plant-based, like one of the weeks in this September challenge group info is plant-based. People are all about plant-based, and most people don't know how to do it correctly. Nutrition 101, I do a lot, and that's the one where I go through a lot of the Ultimate Portion Fix videos as far as like reading labels and navigating the grocery store. Plank challenge, win your morning, steps challenge, walk run challenge. There's a clean week, and with clean week, you can actually log in. You can do the Beachbody On Demand clean week. They do not have to put credit card information in. It's all like before that screen, and they can get a week of workouts. You can give them a week of a meal plan that's already in the Google Drive. And if they want to purchase a week of Shakeology, they can. It's like $30-something. And that's a really good way to get people like just a little teaser as far as boot camp. And then crock pot, Instant Pot. Like, we're getting into the fall. Everybody is about crock pot. Everybody wants to use their Instant Pots more. Every time I post an Instant Pot recipe, somebody is always messaging me saying, please post more Instant Pot recipes. But just like, those are some ideas. So I don't know if any of you guys have done free groups. I'd love if you write in the chat, like if you have, and any ideas that you have. It doesn't have to be related to something that like we do, you know, like food, exercise, water type stuff. But I do think that it really gets people like on the right track, and it lets them see that this is something that they can do and a lifestyle that they can have, and it kind of motivates them to do that. And then I always I pick the group that I'm going to do, and I talk a lot in the group about specific objections that I'm hearing. So if they are saying that it's too expensive, I show them the value of meal prep and how you save money there. And I mean, you're not like drinking Shakeology during the group. The participants aren't, but I share about my shake. I say that it's breakfast for a month. So how much do you spend on your gym membership for the year? Breakfast for a month, your multivitamin, your probiotic. I guarantee you it's more than $160. Time management, just show that meal prep doesn't have to be complicated, and how increasing your activity for just 20 or 30 minutes makes you feel so much better. Your energy is better. So whatever people are telling you the reason why they can't do this, kind of address that within the group. And then something that I hear a lot, and especially lately, is they already do Orange Theory Fitness. Everybody here does Orange Theory Fitness, or Burn Boot Camp. And so they already have an exercise routine, but they don't get results because they eat like garbage. So I want to show them like that Ultimate Portion Fix or 2B Mindset, like they have to have a nutrition plan with what they're doing. When to run your group. Okay, so I've run these all different times. When I first started doing free groups, I had no rhyme or reason to when I ran them. And for the past 5 months, I've been running them the week or the weekend before boot camp starts. So I don't do an ongoing group. I start and stop. I do like a 3-week boot camp. I don't have an ongoing group. But if you do, it's not like you need to change that. But everybody is like gung-ho ready to start something at the beginning of the month. And my boot camp girls, I really want to like get them started out the month on the right track. So starting it as you're leading into that group works really, really well. And that brings me to the most important point. If you don't hear anything else tonight, this is what I would say is use your current boot camp group as your free group. So put these girls in that same Facebook group. And that is key. Like I just did one and I strayed away from that and it did not go as well. But your girls that are in your boot camp, they already know how to engage. They keep everything really engaging. If you, like for me, like if I'm in a group and all the girls are posting their before and afters, the new people that are coming in or the free group people, they see those pictures and they really get a sense of like the community of boot camp and how everybody supports each other. And it's not just like a random group that you open that you're just putting people who don't really care that much in. So yes, use your current boot camp group. I just add people to it. And then at the end of it, I just take them out. And I use mine on Facebook. I've seen a lot of coaches that do it on Instagram, but I just don't feel like you can get the whole community part of it on Instagram. I do still talk about it a lot on my stories. So I do it kind of like if I'm doing a coach sneak peek, I talk about the group the whole time I'm running it. And then like at the end of the free group, I post, there's 5 spots. I'm taking 5 girls who are ready, to continue. And just if it's in your current boot camp group, it creates a ton of FOMO. So like I had done it like that for the past 5 months and I had hit Success Club 6 by the 1st or 2nd of the month. And I strayed away from that this month and I had a ton of people in this free group, but it just wasn't the same. Like I really think that's one of the keys is like to use your own group. I've been doing them monthly just so that I stay disciplined. So when I am planning out my month, I plan my free group right before boot camp starts and then a coach info sesh. And I would just say like one of the things we talked about at Summit is like just pick a date and you'll force yourself to start doing it. So, I mean, you can look and plan and try to figure out when you're going to have your content together. But if you like just commit to it and like start the group, then like you just kind of have to figure it out. That's what I make myself do. And again, remember that you're not having to create new content each month. I'm not saying that you have to do a free group each month, but it's something that was definitely helping me. And so I just committed to being disciplined and doing it every month, whether or not I really felt like it. Okay, I don't have tons left, but I want to get to y'all's questions. So let me just make sure. I have a couple random tips, and I saw that Danielle actually commented one that I was going to say is team up with another coach. Like you don't have to do this by yourself. So team up with somebody else. Pick, if you don't have a boot camp group, like find somebody who does and ask if y'all can do a free group together. And I mean, I always team up with people. You don't have to do this by yourself. It's a lot easier if you're splitting the work. I have found that the shorter the group, the better. So I think 3 days is perfect. My groups that have run over the weekend and then boot camp starts Monday, like when you start getting ready to kick people out Monday and they have like done their meal prep and then they're like, oh, hey, all these other girls are continuing and I'm just gone. Like, I don't want to be gone. I would say no more than 5. There are a lot of sample groups in the drive that are more than 5 days, but it just gets long and people stop engaging. And that's the worst when you're like posting and trying to revive something that's just dead. So I don't recommend doing more than 5. And like I said, I run it similar to a coach info sesh. So I say enrollment's open for 5 girls who want to continue their journey. Shout out the girls who join. That's a lot of FOMO too. A lot of times it's friends because it's like someone that they invited. Talk about the group on your social media during the group. Follow up. And then you can also have people like post, if you're doing meal prep or like one of the meal plans, you can have people post something on their social media and tag you, and then you can share it and do a prize or incentive for something like that. And then I would definitely say just every time I start to like focus on the sale, things go south. So if you focused on just sharing like what has helped you and how you're different and like your transformation story and how this is a lifestyle for you, I think it goes a lot better than when we're like thinking about like, oh, I need 2 more SC points or I need this or that. Like that just kind of, I think it starts to come off like not that genuine. Team up. I told you guys that. Okay. The last thing, and I mentioned earlier, I was going to say this. So I like the meal plan guides for boot camp versus the ones that are in the Google Drive, because the free group guide in the Google Drive tells you not to give people more than like a day or 2 of the meal plan at a time. And the meal plans have something different for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks almost every single day, which to me is just not real life. And I don't want to give people the impression that that's what meal prep is, or that that's like what this lifestyle is. So I totally understand that the reason that they say that is because you don't want people to just take recipes and run, but I don't have time to be cutting everything up, roasting Brussels sprouts, and like baking chicken or fish on Wednesday evening. So I pick one of the meal plans that, like I said, is like with the whatever September challenge group, because it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday. Like to me, that's all much more manageable than something different every day. Those grocery lists too on the ones in the Google Drive are very long / expensive. And I think it just can be kind of overwhelming. And that's not the point I'm trying to get across. So I think that's it. That's all I have. Let me scroll back through here and see. So if you guys want to like brainstorm some ideas as far as a free group. Sorry, Danielle, everybody was on the other one. Thank you, Chelsea. I loved your slides though. That was when I saw, Rachel asked me to do a call and I knew I wanted to talk about this, and then you did yours and I saw your slides and I was like, wait a second. I did not sign up for that. You're very talented. That's your gift, girl. All right. Yes. So yes, Chelsea, a lot of them want to do the free group over and over. And again, I don't tell them that they can't, but I require that they invite friends. So. Yes, Candace, the Clean Week free group is fun. I did one with Jen Worth and it was great. We had a lot of engagement, but you're right. Like, I mean, I feel like towards the end of those longer groups, people just kind of, so, I mean, my most successful groups have been nutrition, meal plan related, because I mean, if you just tell people what to buy and prepare and you tell them like how to do it over the weekend and just give them general nutrition advice, they're not just going to want to like be kicked out on Monday. Like they have serious FOMO and they want to get results and they want to like start. Dog walking. That's so cool. I love that. What do you do with your people when they're done with their boot camp? Okay, so I leave the same Facebook group open the whole time and I just change the month. Like I reset it each month. But we take a week off, and I had all my girls vote on this, but when I was doing it continuous, it was like people just tuned out. So at least with a week of like, I don't post, I mean, some of them post like just to like say something like I found a cool food to eat or whatever. But it like really gears everybody up for the next month, and they're much more motivated. They're much more on track, and they're like getting better results. They all submit their pictures at the end of the 3 weeks. I do like a $25 Target gift card like giveaway to whoever, drawing like for whoever submits their pictures. Then they have a week off where they're still doing their stuff. And a lot of them, like I still kind of keep up with, text or whatever, but it's not daily posting. And then it's like kickoff boot camp it's usually the first month, like this, it was September 9th. So they can invite friends to that. They can invite friends to the free group before. And that's how I've reached a lot of my, it's not, I mean, I guess it's my cold market because they're not technically my friends, but they're like friends of friends that have done free groups and then converted. And those are people that I really would never have reached. I mean, and then, so I usually give them till like the free group people. If I'm doing a weekend one, I usually give them till Tuesday. And I say like, you have Tuesday till 9 p.m. and then the group will be closed. And I just remove them from the group at that point. So. 30 days. Do you have okay. Thank you. All right. So do you have everyone friend request you to get into your group? No, I would say no to that so far, but I'm trying to figure that out. The last group I did, I kept the group public. Like I created an event on Facebook and shared it. And I kept the group public. So people were asking to join it throughout. And I messaged all those girls, but I need to make sure that I friended. Facebook is sometimes hard for me to tell, like, are we friends? Are we not? I need to make sure that because none of those girls, they were all people that like asked to join, like after the group had already been over. And I was like, well, sure, you can get in here because you're an extra contact, but like the group's over. But I need to check and see like if we're actually friends. Cause I think on Facebook, like and Instagram sometimes too, if you're not friends, I don't know that people always see your direct messages. Yes. Yeah, exactly. So sometimes you can't see messages. So yeah, so I mean, and y'all, like seriously, for the past like 5 months, I felt like I was doing the same group over and over because I was giving the same info, but I was calling it different things. Crap. Okay. I was calling it different things. So I was calling it like Nutrition 101, meal prep, how to read labels, how to detox from sugar, like, and then this most recent one was the no cook meal prep. So you can use the same information and just call it different things. And people always want new recipes. So people are always like gung ho about doing it. So yeah, I would say 3 days is perfect. I mean, the weekend ones work really well. And I feel like I'm not going out of my way. Like I'm meal prepping to get ready for boot camp. I want my girls to get good results and be on track. And I'm doing a free group while I'm at it. Like it's just kind of natural. So I don't know what time it is, but 8:30's awesome. I had no idea how long this is going to last. All right. So does anyone have any other questions? I have like all my notes that I'm more than happy to post in the team page. I mean, it's not like, but yeah. And when I said follow up, like when you have people in the group, send them messages throughout the group, like saying, hey, we start a new round of boot camp on Monday. I'd love for you to continue with us. Like stay engaged with them like you would somebody that was in like a coach info sesh or something like that. Kate, I did a poll. I think I did a poll and then like I go live quite often with them in there. I have a lot of girls in my boot camp that do other forms of exercise, but specifically do nutrition with us. So that's something, like I said, Orange Theory and Burn Boot Camp are huge around here. And for a while, it was like I was missing out on so many people because they were like, well, I already do X, Y, or Z. But to me, like with my patients, I mean, I try to regurgitate every ounce of information from Ultimate Portion Fix because it is so, so, so good. I mean, I'm just like so sold out on that program. I wish everybody could do it. And so I try to just kind of be like, well, yeah, you exercise, but you're not getting results because you're not eating what you're supposed to eat. Like I can teach you how to do that. So when you're thinking about like, why should people want me to be their coach over somebody else? That's just something that I'm not like, I'm still working on it. But I try to just think, well, you want me because I know how to tell you how to eat. So just kind of like thinking it like that. And it doesn't have to be nutrition for you. It can be anything. I mean, I've gotten to where I don't mind exercise, but the fitness part of things is not my forte. Like my workout videos, I'll tell you my Instagram handle, but you can't make fun of my workout videos because I am super uncoordinated. In fact, I told my 4-year-old that when I was in college, I told my roommates I was going for a run, but I have very long legs. And so I kind of look like an ostrich, giraffe. I don't know. But my 4-year-old wanted to go for a run. And I told him that my friends told me I look like that. And he's like, I want to see you run. Anyway, it's super awkward. My Instagram handle is healthy.hearts, but it's like hearts, HART. Oh, I'll just type it. Hello. Okay. Yeah. Special. Okay. How you're structuring your 3-week. So I just use the September challenge group guide, but I omit like the first week, or sometimes I'll do actually like this month, I do the first week to like tell everybody what to expect for the month, but I don't, like I skip one of the weeks, or I just kind of end it a week early. So I just feel like, for the girls I have right now, they stay more motivated and like doing what they're supposed to do. If there's we start, we end, you have a week to kind of like be in maintenance mode, but not like as strict, determined, and then we reset, and it's kept them going for a little bit longer, I feel like. Oh no, I don't go through and delete. I just I change the cover photo. I start the new post. I don't go back and delete anything. I every once in a while will look through the members and remove people that I know are not participating anymore, but I don't spend time removing anything. I just roll right into the next month. I love watching everybody do their team call documentation, and I'm about to do it too. Maybe we should all smile, or all get out your phones. Okay. So we should like smile and like, I don't know, thumbs up looks kind of weird, but smile. Okay, ready? Awesome. It's fun when everybody smiles. All right, friends. I think I didn't push record until like a couple minutes in, but don't tell anybody. Oh, goodness. Thanks, Chelsea. It's funny because I see all you guys on the team page, and then to actually get to talk to you is pretty fun. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If you run a free group, please let me know. If you want to be in one of my free groups, please let me know. If you want to invite people to yeah, you can invite people to my group. I don't care. The more the merrier. So fun. Starting my free group ASAP. Awesome. Yes. And again, like, don't overcomplicate it. Just share what you're doing. Like, I will take a picture of some of the nutrition labels when I'm at Costco, and like just do a little post about which one's healthy and which one's not, or whatever. So, all right, girls, hope y'all have an awesome evening. I got to figure out, all right, I'm going to stop recording.